The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
I have a question. Right off the bat. Listening to our intro, as we do every week that we're here, gives you laughs, chills, and thrills. Have we ever given anybody a chill? I mean, we use liquid nitrogen, but no one else gets chilled except for us. I'm just curious. Have we ever?
Dumbass. That was chilling at times.
What?
Dumbass.
Yeah, that was.
But that was years ago. We haven't given people chills for years.
We're chill free since 2007.
I apologize for my low. Oh, that's burning. Low.
So, just so you
Low-key
know,
demeanor.
Brad's dying. Pat's already dead, and I'm evidently the only quasi-healthy one. So,
Trying to burn it out with Chinese.
yeah, there you go.
So far, I can almost taste something.
What is it?
I think my own mucus, but that's fine.
Huh.
Yeah.
What's it taste like?
Orange chicken.
Ooh.
Go figure. Which is weird because they were sesame chicken. But anyways, how the hell are you? Because we already know the answer for me.
You're shit. I'm okay.
Yeah?
Doing all right. Much better than you are, so, yay? Yay? I don't know.
What'd you do this week?
I dismantled a boiler. So my house is 100 years
Sorry. I'm just thinking, like, is there any chance that a boiler is the name of a vocation of someone and that you actually dismembered a human being? I'm weighing the odds of that right now in my head.
What'd you come up with?
7%.
Well, stay in the 93 because it's really just a 100-year-old boiler that's been in my basement. And a few years ago, I got a new one because efficiency. I went from 12% efficiency to 80-something. Hooray!
How old was the old boiler?
About as old as the house.
Like 100 years old?
Yeah.
So it's like cast iron?
Yeah.
How'd you take it apart? Those things are like riveted together.
Dude, I'm strong as hell.
I know, but they're like riveted together.
No.
Well, not anymore, obviously.
No, the way they did it way back in the day is that
It was held together by woods, twigs, and mud.
I wish it made it a lot easier. No, it's like 5 fins, and they're about 4 feet tall.
Were they Huck fins?
Could have been.
Okay.
There were 2 pipes that went along the bottom. There were 4 retaining bolts, like really long bolts that held them together around.
Uh-huh.
So I had a lot of sawzalling to do,
All right.
and then there's a lot of sledgehammering.
All right. And, where did the actual, fire take place?
Well, it used to be a coal furnace that they kind of rigged into a oil furnace.
Sounds safe.
It was safe. It was just inefficient because all the coal in the bottom made hot, which heated up all the where the water was on top, and life went on.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah, but then it's like, oh, no more coal. Let's go oil. So they put the oil burner back where the coal used to go in. It's like, okay, just heat things up here. And it's like, yeah, that's not efficient because fire here, water here, not so much.
Heat rises.
Yeah. But not. It's a lot better when the heat's right on it rather than just
Details, yeah.
you just have some radiant heat.
Yeah.
So after I got everything,
How heavy was
disconnected-
everything? Like, if you were to pick up everything all at once, how heavy would it be?
When I drove, I had already taken one of the fins apart and down there, so 4 of the fins
Sorry, I phrased that wrong. If you picked everything up at once, like, what would you have?
Altogether,
Yeah.
about 1,000 pounds.
No, the correct answer is a hernia.
No, it would go well beyond hernia. Your spine would be your new penis. Because it just go right on out.
I don't even know how to, like, normally, like, you come up with some obscene shit that, like, immediately manifests in my head as a vision. I don't even know how to envision that. I know it's wrong.
I can draw it for you.
No, that's okay. I'm good. I'm
offer. Just trying to-
I'm good. Nope.
Trying to be a bro.
Nope, it's good.
Hook up the telestrator.
If you have the telestrator, please hook it up. I want to see this. We need to bring back the telestrator. Anyways.
So weeks of doing that and swinging a sledgehammer and getting it loaded into the truck and everything else, brought it down there. All together, guess how much I got for 1,000 pounds of cast iron? Or heavy metal. Heavy iron, I think they call it.
$24.
Almost. It was actually, taken with the other one, it was about 83.
Not terrible.
For 1,000 pounds in 2 weeks of my life lost?
Well, it's not like like someone's not making a new car and like, where do we get enough metal for this new car? I don't know. Look in basements everywhere.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the mines in Michigan where they get like iron ore is not filled with boilers from your basement.
Iron or what?
Or
Or what?
iron ore.
Iron or what?
Or iron. Iron or iron.
So iron or iron?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is. So you took apart. Oh, wow. That's wait. All right. For the record, because this might be another piece of information that people don't have. Where do you go to scrap metal? Like, what place around here like accepts scrap metal like that? Like, you can't just go into Stop and Shop and start feeding it in like furnace parts into the can recycler.
As long as you print out enough, you print out enough barcodes, you can feed anything in that machine.
Well, I guess, but you know, it's not like, you know, plastic, glass, aluminum.
Meanwhile, the guy standing next to you is going, seriously, it'll take a boiler, but not this freaking Snapple can!
Meanwhile, yeah, someone like the ninth time on a brand new Snapple. Yeah. So yeah, really, that is kind of funny how that works.
No, there's actually.
And then you feed in like, you know, like a ball of tinfoil. It's like.
No, there's a recycling place in the south end of town, and bring it there. Park your vehicle on it. They weigh
Like,
it.
is it like a town recycling or
No, it's just a company.
what's it called?
Liberty Recycling.
Good to know. That's your top tip.
How about
If
that?
we ever recycling Jay's boiler, there you go.
Yeah.
Neat. All right,
So
cool.
that's why I texted you. I'm like, what are you doing? Dying? Okay, I'll just hit up.
Oh, that yeah, I would. Yeah, I was like, just
Just dead.
Yeah.
You're just dead.
my dad came up and it was just like I was out at like noon today. I was like sleeping, like.
It's the only reason you weren't at work. You were dying.
Well, technically today's my day off, but usually I'm at work.
Yeah,
that's my day
doesn't-
off. But yeah,
we've found that doesn't.
yeah, that doesn't really work either. But I swear to God, my dad's autistic because it just has no like understanding of other human condition. Because I'm just like they're like dead. He's like, "Hey, TV's not working." I'm like, seriously, seriously,
Well, Dad, looks like you're gonna be without TV for a while.
really?
I'll be
Really?
here dying.
And then so I stumble. I just pull myself together, stumble up, go look at the TV. It's working now. I'm like, murder. Just it's like, come on, really, really. Anyways.
So besides dying, did you do anything else in the last couple weeks? You weren't here last week. Where were you?
Oh
last
yeah.
Week?
All right, hold on. I'm gonna for the at home. Turning my mic off for a second.
Yeah, you sciences.
Totally gross. I went hiking in Zion National Park.
Where's that?
It's in Utah.
Oh God.
Actually, I flew out to Las Vegas, And the drive actually from Las Vegas to Zion National Park is gorgeous.
Yeah.
So on this, it's about, I don't know, round trip. It's not terrible. It's like 18 miles or so round trip.
That's it?
It's not bad.
I was say it must be like right on the border then.
What's that? No, not from Las Vegas to the Zion National Park. That's how long the trail was.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the trail. That's not bad for the trail at all. It's very, very nice. And
Is
so
it J level or J stabby level?
the first part's J level, and then it gets to J stabby level. Yeah.
What's Jay Stabby level?
Anything other than perfectly level.
Ah,
Isn't that about right? Yeah.
what is perfectly level?
He was like, I was told there would be no ups, only downs.
Both ways.
Story of my life.
Hate the trail?
What?
Did he hate the trail?
Who? Jay?
Okay. He said there only. I was told there was only downs. No ups, only downs.
I get it.
He hated the ups.
I get it. He hated the ups, only like we're stretching.
Never mind.
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on. Which was fantastic. First of all, found this place out there called Dixie Meats.
On the trail?
No, that would have been surprising though. In like St. George, Utah, on the way out there, had these really just amazing ribeye steaks, and they had this amazing jerky.
Did you meet a Mormon?
I'm almost positive that I did.
Cool.
I wasn't going up to everyone, but like, "Are you a Mormon? Are you a Mormon? Are you a Mormon?"
Why not? You're a tourist. I think you get away with it.
what? It's not. What are they, like the Amish?
No, you go to Pennsylvania for that.
Are you an Amish? Are you like? What is it? Kind of like where Amish are like have the beard and the hat and no electronics, and
They don't,
and
yeah.
very reserved demeanor. You go out to Utah, and it's someone who is creepily polite, and you're like, "You're Mormon, aren't you?" Is that it? Is that the dog whistle for that one? All right. No, not wrong. Not wrong. Anyways, I'm sure of it. But out on the trail, I didn't meet many people at all. In fact, for the few days we were out on the trail, saw 2 other people. It was amazing.
2 of them were a mirage.
Yeah, 2 of them, both of them were a mirage. Although we were on the lookout for mountain lions because we did see mountain lion tracks.
Oh, you can pet them.
Once, yeah, you pet them as you're trying to fend them from ripping out your jugular.
No.
Oh, it's so soft.
You kitty cat.
Which is great. Of course, because I'm out of my mind, I hiked in dry ice and Klondike bars.
Because of course you do.
Oh, because of course I did. And steaks as well, which were great. Which, by the way, there's nothing better than some ribeye steaks fried up in some olive oil and seasoning when you're out camping.
trail.
It was amazing. And
Good night's sleep is better, but that's just me.
what's that?
I would say a good night's sleep is better, but that's just me.
I don't know, man. It was nice. It got cold. It was like 40 degrees in the morning. That's right chilly. So that was good. That's about all it did. Then drove back to.
So that's what got you sick, is all the happiness and not being in Connecticut.
No, it was my coworker.
Oh.
Yeah. As
Fuck
soon as
that
I got
guy.
back to work, then my coworker's like, I'm like helping him for like an hour on a problem or whatever. He's like, yeah. By the way, I've been out the past 6 days. Yeah, I've been sick. Kids got me sick and all that. I'm just back to work today. Still feeling kind of crappy. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Of course, now I'm getting you sick, so sorry.
Dick.
Anyways, yeah. By the way, so we hiked out on like a Friday, Saturday, whatever it was, and spent the night in St. George, Utah.
Hey.
I found the best sushi place I have ever been to, bar none, in St. George, Utah. It's like it was like Sakura. It was called Sakura, and it was amazing. It was like the fish was incredibly fresh. It was amazing. It's like going to like Alaska and being like, oh man, I can't believe they have Chick-fil-A here. you know, or something like that. I don't know. Alaska and what would they not have in Alaska? Oh man, this gumbo in Alaska. This is the best gumbo I've ever had.
Maine lobster.
Yes, Maine. Yeah. Although, yeah, that's pretty far. So it was.
So you had a good time. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Went back to. Oh, and
And then.
a fun little trick. Last day we were in Las Vegas, and
Yeah.
there's this restaurant there called Hofbrauhaus. Hofbrauhaus. It's a German restaurant.
No, you don't say.
It's really good.
Where was this?
In Las Vegas. Yeah. And so going to that place, and I walk up and go to the, just to try and get just a table for, Sam and I. And it was like,
Sammy!
Oh, Sammy!
Miss you, Sammy.
And it was about like, oh, how long's the wait going to be? I'm like, oh, it's going to be about an hour, And I was like, okay. So then I immediately walked outside the door, went on my phone, made a reservation for 5 minutes from then, and walked back in the door. I'm like, I have a reservation for 5 minutes from now.
Did it work?
It totally did. It absolutely worked. Because I was like, wait. There's no way it can possibly be an hour wait to get a table. So I went online to
I see 40 of them open right over there.
So I checked their website for like, can I get a reservation for 5 minutes from now? I'm like, yep. I'm like, going to like, I have a reservation for 5 minutes from now. He's like, I don't see it. Refresh. There it is.
That's beautiful.
I was like, don't tell me it's an hour, dick. It was funny though. So that was my time. How was your tech news? You have lots of tech news?
But first I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
By
the way-
why?
I flew JetBlue. Good
Did you?
airline.
Yeah, I only flew it once, and that's actually when we went down to Florida a few years ago.
I now have 2 airlines left which have not seriously pissed me off, and they are Delta and JetBlue.
I love Delta. I will always love Delta. And JetBlue, yeah, flew down and back on them when we went to Florida a few years ago now, and very nice experience. They gave you a lot of free stuff, like to watch and listen to and everything. I'm like, oh, XM radio? Fuck yeah. Click.
Although Delta's all about that now. You get free like messaging and texting.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that out for the life of me.
You have to connect to their Wi-Fi still, and then you go to their like little webpage.
Yeah, I tried.
Well, it's only for smart people apparently.
Yeah, well, I'm out. So I have a question, and this is because I actually realized I had like a, I don't know, epiphany, eureka moment. I don't know.
Okay, like the TV show.
Yes.
Okay.
Eureka's
You were
Castle.
canceled.
Oh. Is there any woman that you think is hot, but you don't want to see naked? Because I came up with one. Because I looked at her, and I'm like, huh. I don't know if that means I'm getting older or more mature. I hope not.
Or just trying to make amends to your wife or something. I don't know.
No, I love her. There's no one
Okay.
over and above her, so.
See, yeah, that a boy.
We're having a baby eats a boy. Mm-hmm. Not really.
My
And that's what Rob came up with, too.
my
Like,
sick
eh,
adult brain isn't coming up with anything.
So I came up with one because I looked at her. I'm like, she's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Great body, but I just
Okay.
don't want to, like, nothing makes me want to, like, go out and... Can you guess who it is? It is a celebrity, obviously.
Gillian Anderson.
No.
I got nothing.
But you're close with the name. Julia Roberts.
Okay.
I just suddenly realized, like, she's very attractive. She has a great, Hollywood body and everything, but just I don't want to, like, Celebgate, if anything like that ever happened with her. Not that I ever think it would, because she's, like, it's not her thing.
Well,
Just
that's an awfully weird train of thought.
it really was, and I'm like, wow, that's, like, weird. I don't know what that means. It means I win. Yay. It means I'm a better human.
If I wasn't doing it on Chinese, I'd do some sort
Shut
of
up, you.
weird Dr. Freud impression. You'll see it's your subconscious. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. You can do George Bush. Do that. George Bush gonna have little.
So
Badass tea.
not a ton of tech news, but there's some stories to go through. And there's one I especially want you to do right here on the show.
George Bush likes that Snapple. When I'm sick, I still sound like George Bush.
Which one?
HW.
Is that senior or junior?
Senior.
I can never remember which one's HW and just
W is,
W.
yeah. That's George Bush. George Bush talked like, no, that can't. It was Waterbury? What? Oh, okay. Anyways, go on.
So you remember a couple months ago now? We talked about Matt Groening,
Yeah.
his new show Disenchantment on Netflix.
I still haven't
And-
watched through that yet.
No, I still.
What's
Did you?
that?
Yeah, last night. Fell asleep watching it.
Wow, that is
That good, huh?
The first 2 episodes were okay. The third one I thought was funny.
Why don't you use a microphone so people can hear you?
Because I don't know if this is on or not. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The first 2 were okay. The third was funny. The fourth one I fell asleep on.
Because you were tired or because it was boring?
Mostly because it was like 1 in the morning and I was tired.
Okay, that'll do it.
So,
That's not a
so there's a chance.
the what's the word I'm looking for?
It wasn't looking good until I saw the 3rd episode.
Okay.
And then I kept laughing. I was like, all right, this isn't so bad. And then I fell asleep.
Well, your falling asleep wasn't an indictment of the 4th episode.
No, it was not.
Okay. That was the word I was looking for.
Cool.
Because I think Bob's Burgers is hilarious, and I usually fall asleep on that. So.
So if you want to know if something's funny, just have Rob watch it. And if he falls asleep, you got it. So there's good news in that they have ordered 2 more seasons, and they're going to run them through 2020 and 2021. They were a bit vague on how the
Insert
series.
Matt Groening's Professor Farnsworth going, "Good news, everyone!"
Well, at least you're not sick enough where you can't do that. They were vague on how the series is going to continue once the first season's over, but that's a problem for future them.
Bad news, everyone.
Oh. Good news if you're a Spotify listener and you have a Roku device, because Spotify is now back on Roku players and TV. So if
Wait,
you
it
want
was off?
yeah, there was evidently with one of the updates, there's like a technical issue and it wouldn't work anymore. So they're like, yoink.
You know, I don't use a Roku at all.
I do. I have a couple few around the house. But as long as your Roku is running OS 8.2 or higher, you can use it as of right meow.
You know what I do have in my car that I haven't used yet?
Tell me.
Amazon Fire TV. Or is that it? Their new Fire TV?
The one that you can hack and get like all this free shit?
Maybe. But
Cool.
Do you want me to go get it?
Welcome back. Well, what are we going to do with it?
I don't know. Look at it.
It's just a piece of plastic that's about this long with an HDMI on the end.
No, it's different.
No, it's still not. Well, I guess he's leaving.
I'm getting it.
Well, I'll wait for this story because we have to grunt and bitch about it. Actually, Rob and I will grunt and bitch about it, so.
Grunt and bitch all you want.
I'll skip to another one.
Okay, what?
Yeah. So if you happen to have a lot of money and you're watching this, first of all, why? There's so many more better things you could be doing than watching us. But if you have a lot of money and you own a Tesla, I know.
Definitely not watching that.
Yeah, they're definitely. You're not. We know it. It's fine. Unless your kids happen to be watching it and you walk by the room because you live in Cornwall.
But the kids that are old enough, kids that watch this show have moved out of their parents' house long ago. They have children of their own and own Teslas. That fell apart. Never mind.
It's all good.
What's the story?
So anyway, you're going to get an over-the-air update if you own a Tesla, and they're basically going to turn your $100,000 car into a radio-controlled car through their app.
Radio controlled car?
Raining out?
Nope.
You're just happy to see me?
Yep.
So the self-parking summon feature is getting an upgrade, and it'll be ready in less than 6 weeks.
I saw this.
It's going to allow vehicles to drive around parking lots, find empty spots, and read parking signs. In a quote, it will drive to your phone's location and follow you like a pet if you hold down the summon button on a Tesla app. With not much detail beyond that, but it essentially lets Tesla owners operate their vehicles like a big remote control car, be compatible with all Tesla models made in the past 2 years, and it'll come via an OTA or over-the-air update. The existing summon feature has only been available on Model 3, S, and X cars. Well, mostly.
Yeah, but that's all their models.
Mic on.
All right.
Or plug it in, or both.
All right.
So you're gonna have a $100,000 RC car now.
You know what I saw, which was Elon Musk retweeted this. It was a fantastic usage of the technology.
Yeah.
There's a city, essentially, where they made it so you can only park for 2 hours in one space. Mm-hmm. So there's always like an open space, like either behind or in front of the car. So this guy just goes to his window, turns on the summon feature, and just like from like the 5th story window, like backs his car up to the other space after 2 hours. Then goes back
great.
after 2 hours. It's like beep, beep, beep. Just pulls it forward.
That's awesome.
I thought it was amazing.
Well, let's see it.
It's the Fire TV Cube. Now this was interesting to me.
Got a stick. That's why it's sad.
Yeah, well, it's not that.
Well,
This is interesting to me because it's got little infrared doohickeys on it, so it can control your TV. That's a cube.
Sure is.
Yep.
It's got a plus, a minus, a dot, and a no circle.
No, you can't have any. But yeah, it was interesting to me because it can control
Make you
your.
even lazier.
Yeah, so I can be like, Alexa, or I'm sorry, computer, turn on the TV. Boop boop.
Computer, turn my shit off.
I turned it back to Alexa because I was watching a lot of Star Trek: The Next Generation. And it was really just, really kind of annoying.
Computer, ding ding.
Yeah, it was like, come on. But all the new Tesla, friend of mine, I think I told you the other week, friend of mine at the airport got a new Tesla Model 3.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Things are fun. Super duper fun.
I only say fuck that guy because I didn't get a chance to see it.
I know. Well, maybe you should come by the airport more. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting a container.
Another one?
Mm-hmm.
Where's it going?
For me.
At your house?
No.
Where?
Airport.
You're just gonna have your own personal container.
I'm going to build my plane in it. Yeah.
It's not a container. It's a workshop.
It is. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm gonna be building my own plane in it.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, I'll be getting that next Friday, I think.
I'll come by with some care packages of food and stuff. I'll ask Stacy to you drop some on your shirt. I'll have Stacy
Damn.
make you some food. I'll just run it up there and be like, here you go, Brad.
Well, I'm gonna like epoxy the floor and everything.
Oh Jesus.
It's gonna be awesome.
So as you might remember, we've talked.
He's gonna fill it with clocks
Why would I fill it with clocks?
that are exactly a half hour fast or slow or whatever the hell it was. Calling you a mad scientist a la Doc Brown.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Jay got it.
In half hour, that's funny.
It is funny. So Rob, you might remember how we
All right,
talked
at least
about.
you need to put a smoke machine in there.
That's
And
true.
people open the door, strobe light.
No one's come to visit me in 3 days. It's getting really smoky in here. So you might remember, Rob, we had talked about our idea for a Star Trek spin-off for like all the people who didn't make the high-class Galaxy-class starships. And we were going to call it Ensigns.
Yeah.
And then somebody watched this show because they heard us talking about it, and now it's becoming a thing. So CBS has confirmed...
Rated the Orville.
No, that was Fox. Is that even still on?
I think so.
Cool.
Yeah, they're getting a second season.
Good. I like the show. They're going ahead with their Star Trek programming, and the streaming network has just greenlighted a new show called Star Trek Lower Decks. And it's going to be a half-hour animated comedy. Wow,
animated.
it's sounding more and more familiar. And it's going to be developed by Mike McMahon, who is a writer for Rick and Morty.
Really?
And the upcoming short trek, The Escape Artist. They've ordered 2 seasons of the show already, which will focus on the support crew of one of Starfleet's less important ships. Holy
Damn it!
Does that not sound exactly like what we've been talking about for the last...
Stop talking about my shit on the air.
Well, not like you're going to do anything with it.
That's not the point.
Yeah, but it's still our idea. Actually, it's Rob's idea, and actually, I don't even remember whose idea it was. It was one of ours. We just jumped on it together, and we've had all kinds of ideas.
That idea dates back to like the late 90s.
So it was Rob's idea, and then he told me about it somewhere in the early to mid to late 2000s. But, Lower Decks is
Aren't
actually...
you just happy it's getting made?
It depends on how... If
It
it's,
depends on how it turns out.
It'll only be on All Access, though, won't it?
yes, probably.
So already I'm pissed.
Yeah. So Lower Decks, if you're not familiar, and I didn't even have to read the story for this one, is a reference to a Star Trek The Next Generation episode,
Which I just watched.
which Brad just happened to have watched, that focuses on 4 cadets that just got...
No, like ensigns, basically.
Yeah. But they were just recently assigned to the Enterprise, and it follows all 4 of their lives.
Until one of them tragically gets killed. Spoiler alert.
Of course, it's got to be the cute one. But anyway... So this is basically, I don't know, a reference or homage or get all the evil out to that. So a quote from the executive producer Alex Kurtzman, he said in release, said, Mike, who is that guy who's going to be...
You know that guy. The
Yeah.
writer guy?
So the developer guy.
Uh-huh.
Mike won our hearts with his first sentence. I want to do a show about the people who put the yellow cartridge in the food replicator so Banana can come out the other end.
So we just never really pitched this to Kurtzman, and that's our problem.
Exactly. Mike's cat's name is Riker, and his son's name is Sagan.
Wait, in the show or in real life?
Real life.
Okay.
The man is committed. He's brilliantly funny and knows every inch of every Trek episode, and that's his secret sauce. He writes with the pure, joyful heart of a true fan. As we broaden the world of Trek to fans of all ages, we're so excited to include Mike's extraordinary voice. Thief.
If he was really committed, he would have called his cat number 1 instead of Riker.
Yeah. So this is going to be a comedy-type animated show. Thief. But we're not really sure what comedy means in the Trek universe because there's never been a quote-unquote comedic Trek unless you consider...
Orville.
That's not a Star Trek thing.
Starship Troopers. Or not Starship Troopers, Galaxy Quest.
That, or something that's in Star Trek, actually just Enterprise, because that was just comedically horrible.
Yeah. Wasn't that great?
So Hyundai and Kia.
Hyundai.
I was just going to say I watched the motion picture this week.
How was it?
Wait, the original? The OG?
Somebody's phone's ringing!
I'm not actually reading anything, I'm just staring at it, so it looks like we're both doing it together.
Yep, it's that.
That was.
Boop.
Do you see the new MacBooks have USB-C?
Well, they've had USB-C.
Not the newer Air Macs or
Yeah,
Air.
the Mac Air, yeah.
Mac-
the Mac Air, yeah.
Mac
Well, you have a
Air.
news story about that, right?
No.
What?
What do I care about Macs?
What? But it's different. Error.
It's a new computer and they have USB-C ports. Yay! Next.
You would have a story if they came out with the new Galaxy S10,
They are.
but you'd have a news story about it.
They announced it a while ago and I didn't have a news story about it because...
Yeah, but when they actually come out with it, you're gonna have a news story about it.
No.
You might.
Probably not because
Guess
hey,
what comes out next week? The new Galaxy? You're right!
Yep.
And that's how I want to go.
Yep.
the S10's coming out. It's going to have slightly better things and that's about it. Oh, I think it's going to have 4 rear-facing cameras, but that's about
Okay.
it. Yeah. But Hyundai and Kia, they're going to
Saying
start
cameras at
outfitting...
10 pounds, so 40 pounds.
Well, we're fucked.
Yeah.
I'm 3,000 pounds. They're going to start outfitting their cars with...
Things that work.
Reliability. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to go that far.
Um.
Actually, Hyundai has gotten a lot better. Kia, on the other hand, with...
A tow truck that follows you around.
Nope, but you're close. Solar panels.
So your
So,
roof can catch on fire from the faulty wiring.
there you go.
That way you can keep your phone charged for when your car dies.
That's true. So they've laid out plans to equip selected quote-unquote cars with solar panels on their roofs and or hoods.
Which will prevent them from driving at night.
That's true. They'll help charge batteries for electric
sorry.
vehicles and hybrids.
All I can picture is like someone like waking up and walking out to the car, and there's like some guy just like with just like roofing screws, just like screwing a solar panel into the roof. Like,
I
what are
got
you
one
doing? You've been selected. And then the guy just runs off.
Self-tapping sheet metal screws. You're good.
You're good. It's good. You've been selected.
I'll come back later to caulk it.
So with the first generation solar roof, that'll be limited to hybrids with conventional roofs. A second wave semi-transparent roof will be available on cars, including combustion-only models, as part of a panoramic sunroof system. There's also a third generation system in a pilot phase that will provide power from the roof and hood at the same time.
Ooh.
All right. It promises to be effective. The first gen model can charge 30 to 60% of a hybrid's battery per day, depending
Which
on
is like
both.
saying like 30 to 60%. That just means your hybrid battery is super flargin' small.
On both the weather and the overall environment. While that's not spectacular, it could significantly reduce charging times and keep you from using gas on those days when you don't have chances to plug in. You won't see the first gen solar tech until after 2019. It could also be alluring to companies struggling to meet fuel efficiency and emission standards, i.e., like Volkswagen, because they cheat.
Yep, cheaters.
Now here's the story that I want you to pick up your phone for right now. And
Can you put one of those cars through a car wash, though?
Yes.
yeah.
Well, as soon as you've caulked it, yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, as soon as Tony comes back and caulks it, you're fine. So if you are a Spotify premium for family or a premium or family subscriber,
And I am.
you can claim a free Google Home Mini.
Really?
Yes, because I already did.
Go on.
It's available for current and new master account holders starting yesterday, and you have until the end of the year to register for the smart speaker. Now they say you have to register and you have to go and
Where do I go, Jag?
that I don't know because it was a built-in link that didn't copy over.
Wait, what's in your email?
www.spotify.google.free.scan.ru.
Just go to Engadget where we get all of our news stories. Thanks, guys. Go to Engadget and just look up Spotify.
Spotify, Google, free Google Mini. Giving away free thingies.
Told you.
Do.
So they said, oh, we'll let you know when yours is available. So I like, all right, sign up. Okay, we got your request. We'll let you know when it's available. Went and checked my email. Hey, your shit's available. I'm like, well, damn, that was fast.
God damn.
Yeah, I found that it's easier to sign into your Spotify account online first and then click
There we
it.
go. You've reserved your Google Home Mini. We'll mail you at blah, 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 at NSL's TV. Well, Brad at NSL's TV. Who cares? As soon as your device is available.
Now wait for your email to send receive.
Yeah. Wait for it.
Because mine was legitimately that fast. See, I just got your email saying that your device is ready.
Wait for it. Hey, your Google Home Mini is now available.
Told you. Yeah, I told you.
Thanks for reserving.
So
Get
now
it
click
now.
that.
Taking you to Google Store. Ooh, coral, black, or
Not available.
out of stock.
Yeah, I just chose black anyhow because
Black.
always bet on black.
Yep.
Who told us that? Wesley Snipes?
Everyone? Ever?
Who originally told us that?
You know.
Yeah, they're like, what kind of shipping you want? The free shit? Yeah. All right, I'll be there around Thanksgiving. All right. Well, I've lived without it all this time, so what's a few more weeks?
Details.
So as Brad is now demonstrating, it is very free and it's very no waiting. Let's see. And you have until the end of the year, or
Oh, I'm doing it way before the end of the year.
or you have until the end of this show. So if you don't know what family or premium is, well, you're missing out. You should go check it out. I'm not going to tell you. It's a smart deal for both companies, though, because it should snag Spotify some new subscribers, while Google could get more people hooked on YouTube Music Premium. Which is weird because you're using a music streaming service to get people for your music streaming service. I don't get it. So maybe they're just determined that getting its smart speaker and Google Assistant into more homes and maybe getting some premium subscribers for YouTube is worth the trade-off. I don't know, but a $49 device, which they're just saying. Do you need a minute?
Oh, I can smell that one even.
Do you need to go Stinky Winkies?
Okay. Everything's fine.
So is it ordered?
Hold on.
Is it shipping?
It's I'll get it sometime towards the end of November.
Yeah, mine was like the 22nd through the 25th or somewhere in that area.
23rd through 27th.
Yeah.
Save changes.
Now you can expedite it and you'll get it like a week earlier for like $29. And I'm like,
No.
no, I can just wait because I still have my Amazon Echo Dot sitting and brand new in its package too. One day I'll plug it in. One day. Yeah. Only a couple more, and then we're going to have coming to home theaters. So, seeing that it's only $9.41.
Confirm purchase.
Thank you for purchasing this thing.
Nailed
And
it.
you don't have to pay tax because there's no price,
Hot damn.
right?
Thanks for the news story, Jay. You're
See?
a lifesaver.
Or a gadget giver. So if you ever use Waze,
And I do quite a bit.
do you?
I do. When I don't use it for like a local around town, but like long distance, I will.
It helps with traffic a lot.
Yeah, and the radar traps and all the rest of that.
Well, you won't have to use Google Maps if you want to use a built-in music player to accompany Google's navigation tools.
Go on.
In the wake of Spotify's tie-in last year, Waze has released beta versions of its Android and iOS apps with a native audio player that supports 8 services in total. Most of these I haven't heard of. Deezer, never heard of Deezer. iHeartRadio, heard of that one. NPR One.
Okay.
Pandora, I'm going to guess it's Scribd.
Okay.
Scribd.
Script.
Yeah, I don't know, because I've never heard of it.
Yep.
Stitcher and TuneIn are now available alongside Spotify to give you a choice of listening material for your commute.
Neat.
Not every app is available on every platform, i.e. TuneIn is only on Android, and Deezer only works on iOS, but we've never heard of either of them, so we don't give a shit.
Yep. So there.
But you only need to sync Waze with a third-party app to have access to familiar tunes on your next drive.
I do that with Spotify and Waze right now.
Yay. The feature should reach the standard Waze apps in the coming weeks, so that means anytime between now and July of next year. You'll still need to turn to Google Maps if you want to play Apple Music or Google Play Music during your commute.
But who uses that?
No. But if that's not an issue, this might be an ideal commuting companion for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. And finally, sad story for Rob.
Aw, no more anime ever.
All anime has been canceled.
Forever, ever? It's not really a bad... Wow, you're saying everything good's already out there?
So this week, Lucasfilm executive Kathleen Kennedy confirmed that a standalone Star Wars movie focusing on bounty hunter Boba Fett is no longer in development.
It's about effing time.
You wouldn't be interested in that?
I didn't say I wouldn't go see it. If you said, which character do you want to see a solo movie? He's not on my list.
Not Han Solo. A solo movie for Solo? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, you pretty much just summed up that movie.
Nah.
I saw it. It was okay.
Exactly.
I haven't, so I don't know.
Wasn't great. Wasn't horrible.
It
was-
killed 2 hours.
It was a movie.
So while the Boba Fett project was never officially announced, there was known to be a piece in the parade of anthology movies planned in the universe. As recently as this past June, there are reports that after Solo, a Star Wars story, underperformed at the box office, projects might be reconfigured. After going years and even decades between movie releases, an annual Star Wars release felt like a bit much. Rob agrees?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
See,
If it's a good... Like, you can spit out one a year. They gotta be good.
yeah.
That's all it comes down to. It's not a pacing issue. It's don't make shit movies issue. That's what it comes down to. Well, here's the thing. And you can make shit movies, you just have to do it with a beloved franchise, like at least 5 to 10 years apart. Now, if you want to release movies on the regular, they gotta be good. Because, like with George Lucas' original prequels, which I still posit are shit movies, because of the delay between, they still made a crap ton of money, even though they were shit movies. Right? But if you put out some, what are passable, but maybe not incredible movies that are 1 year apart, well, there isn't that pent-up demand anymore. And because it's not an amazing movie, people are going to be like, me, 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 meh. Am I right or am I right? I'm right. Right? All right. Right.
But they're
Solo was kind of doomed for a while, though.
Why?
Well, when they fired the original directing team and then brought on Ron Howard and then decided not to change the release date and reshoot like a ton of the movie.
Yeah, that's tough.
You have to practically redo everything and you only have 7 weeks. Okay.
Like, good luck.
But Rob, there might be a little bit of hope for you yet.
Not particularly.
Well, we'll soon see a TV series about a Fett-style character called The Mandalorian. That's in development for Disney's streaming service right now. So far, The Mandalorian only has a single image and an interesting list of episode directors attached, but if Disney plans to compete with Netflix, then this type of story is both familiar and all new, could pull subscribers in.
Now, Rob, is there any streaming service out there right now where you're like, I gotta have it?
That is out there now.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the fact that I do have Hulu and use Netflix.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't have to have those, but I do.
Right.
Will I shell out whatever Disney is asking when Disney comes out? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything I really need? Not really.
What about, is it because of Marvel and Star Wars, basically?
Yeah, basically.
What about I'm a little bit surprised there's no real interest in CBS All Access for Star Trek. You're like, well, maybe.
Now that they're branching out into more than one show,
Right.
the possibility is there.
Yeah,
I think the difference being is that it's CBS and it's only CBS.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get as much, whereas with Disney, you're going to get
It's a huge, yeah.
everything Disney, everything Marvel, everything Star Wars until they start charging you, oh, you want the Star Wars package? Another $20.
Well, I mean, how much is the CBS All Access?
I don't know.
Time for a little Google action.
It should be $6 or $7 a month.
CBS All Access
If I'm remembering the story from a while ago correctly.
cost. It is $5 initially. The All Access ad-free tier priced at alright, hold on. Looking. Beep, beep, beep. Be an ad-free version at $10 a month. This is an old news story, though. So it's $5.99 a month or $10 a month if you want no ads.
By the way,
Yeah,
the Cube has Spotify on it.
it does.
Just saying.
It does. I'm looking forward to it controlling my TV, so I don't even have to move fingers on buttons.
The Xbox Kinect can control your TV.
It can, but it doesn't very well. I'm like, Xbox, and then it's like, at least with Alexa, it pretty much gets it. You understand me.
I love you, Brad.
Yeah, I know. The
Come
voice
away with
recognition on it is,
It's a board cube!
it is, yes. The resistance is futile.
I'm just waiting for Rob to come out with the freaking golf club and
Yeah.
smash it to death.
No.
I just saved humanity. Fuck those guys.
No caller ID, no answer.
Yeah, exactly. So it's now time for Coming to Home Theaters, the little portion of the show where we tell you what's coming to Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon, if there's anything that Amazon has that's different from Hulu. And Brad will give it a rating of 1 to 10, where 1 is, I'd rather take a fiery poop than watch this, or 10, the fiery poop can wait.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm. Fine.
Ready?
Nope.
Coming to Netflix, November 1st, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
You'd
think they would have had that come out October 1st, but...
5.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, good. Rob's going to play. Yay,
Yeah,
Rob.
5.
Cape Fear.
Also about
5, yeah.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
7.
Yeah, 7 up until. Actually, I'll go 8 up until the end, then it drops down to a 3.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Freaks the hell out of me.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell's with the music? Like, where did this is like? All right, it was like.
That is one of. I'm sorry, but I think that is one of Spielberg's best films.
It is
That
up
that's
until
a
the
great
ending.
film. And when I mean the ending, I mean when the aliens actually come out of the spacecraft. Seriously, that'll give me nightmares, so I can't watch it.
Really?
Yeah, but otherwise, it's a great movie.
Weird. All right.
Yeah, very weird.
Never seen it, but now I know what to look forward to.
There's a great shot. It's hard to describe. There's a great shot with a helicopter leaving. It's a long pullback through a window into a talking conversation. He doesn't do this sort of stuff anymore.
Yeah. Spielberg just gave up on being creative.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, no, it was.
After Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's basically. It was a case of like, I'm sorry, I just never got the whole music thing. Like, what? How did we know that it was you're communicating via 70s trippy syntho-tech?
Bit of a plot hole.
I mean, it is a bit of a plot hole. It's the whole plot. Like,
Just read the book. It's in there.
really?
No.
I didn't
I'm
realize.
sure there's a novelization, and I'm sure it's by Alan Dean Foster.
Uh.
All novelizations, but
But I just mean it was like it just feels like such a plot hole. Anyways,
What'd you call me?
you heard me. Plot hole.
Cloverfield.
1.
3. Now, Cloverfield Paradox. Wait. Which is the one with John Candy?
That's 10 Cloverfield Lane.
That one's like an
That's not
8,
John Candy. It's
7 or 8. Have you seen that?
No.
That's John Goodman, not John Candy.
Oh, thank
John
you.
Candy's been dead for like 20 years.
And now I want to see that one with John Candy because that would be. If you haven't seen 10 Cloverfield Lane, it's great. It really is.
And it has Mary Elizabeth Winstead in it, and she's...
It's a solid 7 or 8.
Yeah. Yeah, Cloverfield, I actually watched that. That was
Ten
during my...
Cloverfield, yeah.
Both of them. And I actually had to do about 20 minutes of online research to see if I had to watch the first one for it to make sense for the second one.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt, but you didn't have to.
Right.
Yeah, the first one could not stand it after the first 10 minutes because the first 10 minutes is like, oh, it's a normal movie. And then after that, the camera gets handed off and it's all a POV, point of view thing, and it was just shaking and bouncing and all this other crap, and it was just like, I'm getting sick watching this. I am now aggravated and annoyed. I don't care anymore. So yes, I'm going to go with a 1.42 on Cloverfield.
Well, I'm saying 10 Cloverfield Lane, and I've said it on the show before, and I'll say it again. It just demands a TV series.
It was a good show.
Like
or a good movie, I should
The
say.
ending just demands a TV series.
Yeah. It definitely, well, that could be where The Walking Dead comes in.
That's true.
Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo.
Oh, -2.
I'll give it a normal 2. Because I'd rather watch that than Cloverfield.
No.
Doctor
no.
Strange.
6.
From Dusk Till Dawn. Or Dusk to Dawn.
That's the Clint Eastwood one, right?
No, that's the Quentin Tarantino, Clooney.
Ocean's 11.
Is that the? Yeah, that's the vampire one. It's the strip club taken over by the vampires.
Oh.
Isn't it? Well, you should have looked this up before telling us.
Sorry. Well, you're welcome.
We'll go with 5.
Sure.
It's got Cheech Marin in it.
Well,
I sat next to
Oh.
you.
And Salma Hayek.
is that the one where he's outside yelling all kinds of,
Yeah,
we
that's
have...
the one.
Oh, okay. I've seen the
I'm
movie...
stopping you right there. That's
Yeah,
the one.
no, I was going to stop there also, but I...
Three?
Yeah.
I sat next to Cheech on the plane once.
Did you really?
I did.
That's
and,
awesome.
and Chong.
What'd you go, 3 wide?
Well, it was like there and then in the next seat.
That's awesome.
It was like honest. Like I told you about that, right? It was one of my flights back from Hawaii when I'm like, how much to upgrade to first class? It was like $100. Okay, and I did, and I was so tired, and I got in that seat and I passed out. Then I woke up somewhere over the Pacific, and I looked to my left. I'm like, there's Cheech. Then I looked up there, and there's Chong. And I'm like, I'm going back to sleep.
And he never saw them again.
Like, am I high right now?
Just
Am I really seeing this?
what's going on? It just felt like a.
And 2 rows back was Don Johnson.
I did not look behind me, but that would have been amazing.
Good Will Hunting.
6.
Yeah, 6.
National Lampoon's Animal House.
3.
I'm not a big fan either, so 3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Scary Movie 2.
3.
No, I gotta give Animal House a little more credit than 2.
Fair enough. 2. Yeah.
Scary Movie 3.
1.
1.
16 Candles.
4. Yeah.
Coming out November 2nd, so it's out right meow.
Uh-huh.
House of Cards, Season 6.
Started watching.
That's usually a binger for you, too.
He said started watching, so this is gonna be about a 4.
Because after the whole...
Withholding judgment. It's a slow burn. Like, it's a spoiler alert. They wrote out Kevin Spacey's character.
Well, that was all over the news.
Yeah.
Rob, can you check my transfer, por favor?
But
And if it's not transferring, can you transfer more?
I don't know. Right now,
Thanks.
as like compared to previous seasons, which were anywhere between a 7 and a 10, this is at about a 5 right now.
Well, the first 5 seasons, he was the president, and now something happened, and now his wife took over as president?
Basically, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that's not how government works.
Well, no. In the previous season, essentially, she was able to get nominated as vice president.
Oh, well, that makes sense then.
This is prior to the season, so.
Gotcha.
And then he resigned. The spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Wait for it. That he resigned at the end of the last season, and that she was supposed to pardon him and all that because of whatever wrongdoing, and she became president, and then that was how the season began, and then of course, yeah. So right now I've seen 3.5 episodes. It's a 5. We'll see. I mean, Robin Wright's a good actress. It just doesn't feel the same.
Well, of course it's not.
Yeah.
November 4th, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
You know, they're fun movies. 5.
Now, here's a name you probably haven't heard in a while, and that's the only reason it's here, because I'm like,
Alex Winter.
no. Maybe a little more, well, I'm not really sure, but John Leguizamo's Latin History for Morons. This is a prediction score.
Prediction?
Yes. Just based on who it is.
4.
Yeah?
That's my prediction.
Yeah.
I'd like to be surprised.
Hooray.
I wouldn't have thought.
Surprise, it's okay.
I wouldn't have I wouldn't have thought Joe Rogan's comedy special would have been as good as it is.
Which I did watch.
Like, I thought that would have been like, okay, this is going to be like, I thought that was going to be like a 4 or a 5, and that was clearly a 10. Like,
It was pretty funny.
It was really good. Now, for this, I'm still predicting 4 or 5. I would love to be as pleasantly surprised with this one as I was with Joe Rogan.
Another prediction, November 20th, Trevor Noah, son of Patricia. How do you like Trevor Noah's...
5. I'm 5.5. His comedy is clever, so it's got a better chance. It doesn't. I don't think it has as much of a chance of being wildly funny. I think it has more of a chance of being just a solid funny.
That's good. November 22nd, and we're not sure if this is what we think it might be.
Could it be?
Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Gauntlet. This might be the Thanksgiving special.
It's supposed to be an entire second season dumped on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Is that what it is? Wow. Rob, did you watch the first season?
Yeah, I'm rewatching it now, actually.
Wow. All right. So if you're rewatching it now, that means it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but it
But-
wasn't great.
But you're rewatching it.
But I am rewatching it, yes. In preparation for the second season.
All right. Well, give me a rating on the first season.
I liked Mike better than Joel. would say I like Joel better than Jonah. Sometimes it's difficult to tell Crow's voice from Tom's voice, which is why the second watching it's getting a little easier. There's more Connecticut references in the new season. Seriously, they dropped the name Yard Goats. There's a Hartford Yard Goats reference in an episode.
It feels a little too inside baseball. Come on. Just fake high five on that one.
And there was some
right?
Other,
Am I right?
Some other sort of deep Connecticut cut that I was like, is somebody on the writing staff from Connecticut?
Inside baseball. I'm proud of that one. Oh, shenanigans. All right.
It's a solid 5, maybe 6.
Wait, my joke or the Science Theater?
MST3K.
All right. The joke was a solid 2.
Coming to Hulu,
Yep.
November 1st, so yesterday. 28 days later.
6. Although, this was pointed out to me the other day, is that all British, like, action movies are essentially... Wow, this looks like a mic cable. It's really not. It's just my shirt seam. Still looks like a mic cable.
Still looks like a mic cable. Still looks like a mic cable. Still, no. Keep... all right, finally doesn't look like a mic cable.
Now I'm just feeling myself up.
Good on you. As long as you're happy.
Any British movie like that is just bravely running away, right? Think of any British action movie. What are they doing? Bravely running away.
I thought 28... I must be completely off.
It's
on
a
what
zombie
28
movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
What are you thinking? 28 Days with
Sandra Bullock.
Bullock.
Yeah.
What's his name?
That's exactly what I thought it was.
Aragorn?
Yeah.
No, completely different.
and
movie.
Aragorn.
I can't
Is that what the movie poster was?
Yes.
With Sandra Bullock and Aragorn.
I couldn't think of Viggo Mortensen's name.
Hey, you thought of it.
Yep. We're all proud of you.
Yay.
So wait, so you're saying that James Bond movies are him bravely running away? Actually, you think about it, yeah. Ski chase down a hill, car chase, he's in front. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Well,
Yeah.
except for Pierce Brosnan chasing them with a tank.
He's American?
Who's not?
Honorary
Ish.
American.
No, but really, like, British action movies, like, you think of all of them, like 20 Days Later, all of that, even Shaun of the Dead, whatever it is, everyone's just bravely running away.
What about Hot Fuzz?
Bravely running away. What does he do at the beginning of the movie? He bravely runs away from his problems.
No, he was transferred.
Was he?
Yeah, he was transferred.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nick, what's his name, runs into the fence.
Yes. And that is the entire movie right there. Bravely running away. All right, anyways, 4, 5. It's Zombie Movie 5.
The Big Lebowski.
9. 9? Maybe even a 10.
Shut the fuck up,
That
Donnie.
might be the perfect movie.
I would say it's actually overrated and go with about a 6 or 7.
Really? Really?
Yeah,
When was the last time you watched it?
it's been a while.
That's what I'm saying. You watch it again, you're like, God damn, that's a good movie.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying it might be a little overrated.
Mm.
Much like E.T.
I don't think E.T. was ever overrated.
No, it is. It's completely overrated.
Well, which is to say it's a shitty movie.
No, I'm not saying it's a shitty movie.
Well, I am.
I'm saying... Oh, okay. Well, at least we're in the same...
No. I'm saying it's a shitty movie. I'm like, no, it is right there at the category of shit movie. Like, this was great for 1983, but as soon as, like, anything other than a 1980 whatever rolled around, it's like, well, you look back at that, I'm like, well, that was a shit movie. Right?
Sure.
Am I right? I'm right. Right? Right.
Right.
I'm just saying, Big Lebowski, great movie.
Benny and June.
Don't know what the hell it is.
It's a movie.
It has Johnny Depp in it.
2.
And... I
Was
can't think of her name, sorry.
the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you give it?
4.
All right. Death Wish 3.
Wait, this is not how good the movie is, but how excited we are to see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of both. Betty and June?
No, Death Wish 3.
Oh, 2.
Death Wish 4.
1.5.
Fair.
Which is the one that had the wieldy gun in it?
Oh.
Do you remember that, Jay?
I do. I just don't remember which one it is. I thought it was the very first one.
No, I think it's either 3 or 4.
Oh, really? Yeah. I wonder how he's doing.
All right then.
Now that was inside baseball.
That really was. Hoosiers.
Doug would go 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Ah, it's horrible. Ah, actually, it's not that bad.
Give it a 9. Leaving Las Vegas.
What's that one?
It's the one where they left Las Vegas.
That's the one where Nicolas Cage drinks himself to death and hangs out with Elizabeth Shue,
3.
who's a prostitute.
Worst things.
Yeah.
The Mod Squad.
Which one?
Yes.
I'm assuming that's the Claire Danes one.
Sure.
Does it have a year on it?
No.
In that
If it
case-
did, I would have told
in
you.
that case, 1.
Yeah, 1.
Moonraker.
Ooh, the worst James Bond film. 4.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Moonbase. And then that thing where people are floating around shooting laser things. Really?
Okay.
You know, 3.
Now, here's a question. What was the name of that Michael Jackson movie?
Moonraker.
Moonwalker.
What? Was it?
Walker.
Was it?
It wasn't Moonraker.
Yeah, definitely wasn't Moonraker. Was not. He did not copyright
I-
French on a James Bond.
No, I'm not saying. I'm
What was
just.
the name of the Ben Affleck movie that there were posters up for in the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? That was Moonraper.
Classic.
Good to know. Top tip.
Well, I figured while we were making Moonraker
Yeah.
references.
Ocean's 11.
That's an 8.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
Ocean's 12.
Drop
6.
down to 6.
Ocean's 13.
Yeah,
5.
5.
Triple X.
4. Wait, Triple X?
Yes.
2.
Triple X State of the Union.
1.
Coming out tomorrow, November 3rd, Kick-Ass.
Is it weird that you can't tell the Triple X movies apart from the Fast and Furious movies at some point?
Yeah.
They're all the same thing.
What was the movie?
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass. What was that movie?
That was the one where the guy who was in Godzilla and ended up playing Quicksilver was a superhero in green. With the guy who was McLovin and Hit Girl and
Oh yeah, that was
Cage.
horrible, wasn't it?
I haven't seen it. It
1.
That was horrible, wasn't it?
was a Mark Miller comic.
Half.
Now, here's something that is near and dear to my heart, and I hope you'll agree with your score. The entire...
I'm already ready to say 0.
Thank you. The entire series of Married with Children.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
6.5.
I don't care.
You suck.
I'm gonna go with
I didn't care when it
6.5.
was on, I don't care now.
I care.
6.5, I think, is fair.
It was a really good show. It was ahead of its time, and it was very, how do they say it in the biz? I don't know.
Press.
No.
For the time.
When it's just like on the edge, and it's just like,
Edgy.
Yeah, edgy.
I'm still going 6.5.
Paradigm shifting.
I'm going with a 9.138.
All right. Yeah, I'm still going 6.5.
Big Hero 6.
7. So that's a good animated flick.
It's enjoyable. It's got some good vocal cast. It's got some completely ripped off designs.
Yeah, but the designs were still well executed.
6 is good.
6 or 6?
Yes.
Nailed it. Amazon. Now, just a reminder for
Oh,
everyone
I
out
love
there.
that thing.
Me too. 10.
That thing?
10,
Yay,
10,
Amazon.
10.
Solid 10.
10. I love the Prime.
Solid 10.
If you
Yep.
have Amazon Prime and you have Amazon Prime Video, that means, don't forget, you get all the Thursday night football games on Amazon Prime
Yeah, but
Video.
no one likes Thursday night football. Not even the football players like Thursday night football.
Because it's a dumb idea.
It is.
Doug's not here, so I gotta.
Yeah, we gotta speak up for Doug.
We gotta talk for him.
Yeah, we got to talk for Doug.
Oh, God, why are they doing? Just stop playing.
Thursday
Just
night
stop
foot-
playing. What time's it going?
Thursday night football's the worst idea ever.
Ever.
What time's it on? Because I'm watching. But I'm not going to like it. It's awful, but I'm watching. But it's awful.
God. Jacksonville and Titans.
Available right
When
now.
did Doug turn into Gilbert Gottfried?
Just now.
Okay.
Got laryngitis.
Yeah. Apparently
And,
from yelling at Thursday night football. And,
I can't even do it.
Assault on Precinct 13.
4.
Child's Play.
Ooh, Chucky? 5.
No, the other Child's Play.
Oh, John Gruden? Thursday Night Football?
Christmas with the Cranks.
2.
Cruel Intentions.
Rob? Don't remember this movie, Cruel Intentions?
Sarah Michelle Gellar in it.
I got nothing.
No,
2. Yeah,
Mr. Bean's Holiday.
sure. Also 2.
2.
Yeah? No love for Rowan Atkinson? My Girl.
Oh, with Macaulay Culkin.
Yes.
2.
Beta. Terms of Endearment.
Never seen it.
Never seen it either. Not that excited to see it either.
And finally, something for us, Weird Science.
6.5.
Overplayed on TNT.
True.
Yeah, that's 5.
It deserves
But
a 6,
no
yeah.
commercials.
Ooh.
Right?
Well, in that case,
6.6.
6.6, yeah.
That's all I got, and it is already 10 minutes after 10 o'clock.
Okay, well, will you vamp for 5 seconds? I'm going to blow my nose.
Are you downloading Spotify things?
Now I got 50 gigs to burn on my data plan, so I'm downloading all my airplane maps.
Because why not?
Well, this is the last day in
I
the
thought
day.
you have unlimited data.
It is unlimited data, but it's 75 before it starts throttling.
So you're just trying to use all your data before it throttles?
I'm paying for it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
What else am I going to do on the phone? I'm going to download a crap ton of data. That's GD right.
Oh, hey, you do whatever
How
you
am I
want.
doing here? Oops. How am I doing
Oh,
here?
excuse me, please.
Not enough. All right.
Must be
But you want to
more.
talk about Apple? And you're going to say no. I'm going to be like, well, let's do it anyways. All right, so Apple.
I would like to talk about Apple.
Wow.
Now,
thanks for
why
playing around.
didn't... Now, tell the nice people at home, all 5 of them.
Uh-huh.
Not including my... That is including my parents. So
Mm-hmm.
the 3 that aren't my parents, why didn't you get a new Apple phone?
They didn't come out with one with a USB-C port.
So is USB-C just going to be the universal plug for everything now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's going to be great.
No, because Apple didn't do it yet. Their laptops are starting to go that
Now, their
direction.
iPads that they just came out with are USB-C.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Which one's USB-C?
It's
It's just an oval.
it's one you don't have.
Yeah.
Is USB-C the one that's on the GoPro 5?
Maybe.
It's just an oval.
I don't know if it's on the 5.
No, it's legitimately an oval. This is USB-C right here. That's USB-C.
Yeah, isn't that the one that's on the 5?
It might be.
I don't have one.
I think so.
No, I think the 5 is actually fatter, so it's not.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Like PHAT?
Yeah. Fat.
Oh, it's fat, yo!
USB. So the new iPad is
Now, how come you have not gotten an iPad? You have all your airplane stuff and flying
I don't
things.
have any. I don't have a huge need for carrying around. Like, there are times when I need a computer, right?
Yes.
And in those times,
And you love Microsoft Surface for that.
In those
You love
times,
the
I will
Surface.
bring along like a Surface or a laptop or something like that.
Because
any
where you
other
work, you
time-
just have ready access to all these things. Not like
Any
the rest
other
of us.
time, I'm just going to bring my phone. I used to bring every electronic device under the sun, and you know
Yes,
what?
I've gone on vacation with you, I know.
And it's just a pain in the ass. It really is.
No.
So I'm not bringing extra electronics unless I have to, which is why I'm excited about USB-C. Because
That's how I ended up with a Canon camera.
it's true.
USB-C?
It's true. Yeah.
Close enough.
It's a case of if I could only bring just one type of cable when I go travel or something like that, that would be amazing. Like if I had one cable that would charge my phone or transfer data to my computer or connect my phone to a TV or any of that. Wouldn't that be amazing?
So you think USB-C is going to be the universal cable for everything?
Yes.
And you don't have to be like, does it go in this way? Nope. How about this way? Nope.
Yep.
Let me try this way again. Yep.
How does that work?
Horribly.
Yeah, this is quantum effects at play there.
It really is.
But yeah, no, USB-C is going to be the universal, like, charging data, video, everything cable, which is, as far as I'm concerned, it's going to be great. Just great. So that's why it's kind of a big deal that Apple swapped over to USB-C for their iPads.
Took them a while to come to this.
It did. But now you can like hook your iPad up to like a 5K display. Or you can hook it up to, theoretically, some sort of storage device maybe. Or you can go out of there and charge your iPhone with it. Of course, with a converted cable. Blah. But you get the idea. It's a nice universal cable. But what's really neat about their iPads is if you looked at their kind of like demo video of it, the line between what is a laptop and what is a desktop in terms of like their operating system is getting really, really blurred. So you know how Microsoft tried to design, yeah, exactly, just squint your eyes a little bit and it looks the same. You know how Microsoft tried to do like Windows 10 where it was like, we've designed Windows 10 so it works on mobile and desktop and a tablet, and they did just a shit job?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Windows Phone in quite some time.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because it doesn't really exist anymore.
Did it go the way of the Zune?
Yeah, because Windows did a shit job with their tiles bullshit. It's the worst possible design anyone could have come up with.
This start
ever.
menu thing is awesome. Everyone loves it. Let's change it now.
Yeah, no, they changed it to something that was awful.
Shit.
It's still awful. To this day, Windows 10,
It
that
stinks.
start menu bullshit is awful. Sucks.
Difficult to find anything.
Yeah, it's like, what's the purpose?
Where the hell's to my computer? I want to get to my freaking hard drive.
Right. It's like, why are you burying this shit?
Yeah, I just deleted all those titles.
Great, I can click directly on Facebook, but where the hell is the DVD player?
Here's Facebook. Here's my Xbox.
I don't even have Facebook.
Here's the weather in Washington
But
State.
you,
I don't care where the hell are my photographs.
but you look. Oh, look at how fast it's downloading! Yay!
Not throttled.
But you look at like that. You see like now you have like kind of like the system tray at the bottom with all your different apps and multiple windows and the things are legitimately like those new iPads are legitimately like powerful. They're actually going to run like the full version of Photoshop and stuff like that, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. So they're kind of like convergence. So I'm excited hopefully for next year when Apple hopefully puts USB-C ports in an iPhone, and that's when I'll finally be getting a new iPhone. This will be the longest I've ever gone with the same phone. It'll be 3 years by next year.
What is that, an 8?
This is a
Jeez,
7.
only 3 years.
7 plus, yeah.
Wow.
What's that?
Jeez, only 3 years?
Yeah.
How long have you had yours, Rob?
I'm telling you, we should all chip in $20 and get Rob a new iPhone 6.
Why don't you just give him that one when you get your new one?
I plan on
Could do that.
upgrading by the end of the year, so 7 years.
All right, by the end of this year?
Yeah, by the end of
Like, not the end of, like, some sort of Rob fiscal year, right?
next month.
Okay. Really?
So December.
What are you going to upgrade to?
That I haven't decided.
An iPhone 4.
We're all...
There will still be an iPhone, yeah.
Okay, we're all excited.
So you're going to get an iPhone 4.
Just remember...
I have an iPhone 4.
Just remember, iPhone
It'll
5...
be 4S.
Remember, iPhone 5 is now end of life.
No, if it's whatever, it's probably gonna be like whatever it is. I don't know, 7 or an 8 or something. I don't know.
Okay. Wow. I know, right? That's going to be crazy.
Should we
Jeff.
like get him a cake?
I think we should. It's like happy iPhone, Rob. Yeah, we're not joking. Just let us know we're getting it. We'll get you a
By
cake.
the way, the whatever the Hero 5 does use USB-C.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, there you go. Neat.
So I had to look up to see what cable we ordered.
There you go. So that's exciting. So they came out with that. They finally came out with a new MacBook Air, which was super long overdue for an update.
I thought they were like lighter than air, so I threw my friends, and he wasn't happy.
No, he was not. Well, now he has a good excuse to get a new one. So now they basically...
No, that was the new one.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that's a shame. They updated all the internals there, and they also, for not that Rob's going to go out and get a new computer, they really actually legitimately made a super powerful Mac Mini. They completely updated all the internals available for that.
Give it another couple of years.
Yeah, that's expensive.
This
Yeah,
one's still working.
yeah, exactly.
Yay!
That's basically it. It's like, can I still do stuff on this? Well, I guess.
Actually, I need to upgrade my OS.
What version are you on?
Whatever it came with. I'm still.
Oh my God!
I'm
Just
still on Yosemite.
the updates are free, Rob.
I know, I'm just
They're
like,
free.
later,
Just press the
later,
goddamn button.
Later. It won't affect anything, right? Just hit go. Upgrade.
Just hit upgrade. Upgrade. Back up your shit and upgrade. My God.
Hey. You're right.
Wow.
Hey, one day he's gonna get his Xbox 360 hooked up,
One day.
You mean I'm gonna just turn it back on
Yeah.
which means you have to hook it up again.
and dust it off?
Yeah, then you're just gonna see these little bits of baby mouse shooting at the fan at the back. Just
Splat, splat, splat. What
They
happened? There was a family living. in
built
the
a
garage.
happy home there, Rob. Don't disturb them.
It had red ring of death at the other end.
Yeah. Wow.
Too soon.
Yeah. All right.
So what else Apple would you like to talk about?
So yeah, they came out with the new Mac Mini stuff. They came out with the new MacBook Air. That the iPad stuff is like really like. I'm looking at that and I'm like, ooh, that could be legit replacements for like a
Merry
computer.
Christmas to Brad. He just bought himself a thingy.
Oh wait, you couldn't rhyme Brad with iPad.
No.
I felt like that was such a natural.
Yeah, it kind of was, but
Yeah.
I won't give you the
Christmas to
satisfaction.
Brad. Go get an iPad.
as long as
No.
it's not a Zune, because it can't play a tune.
Oh. Yeah, so that's exciting, and really, I'm just,
Just do it.
no, those things are
Yes.
expensive. Besides, I'm saving up for plane parts now, buddy. I spent, I don't know, $300 on 4x4s and cement blocks to put this thing on, and another $400 on epoxy for the floor of this thing. And that's just for the workshop, let alone the container. That was expensive.
What about heating?
Oh, I'm just gonna start a fire. For the epoxy.
That's what all the 4x4s are for.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what the 4x4s are for.
I'm probably going to get a couple just way too small ceramic heaters.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and a generator. I'll bring my generator just to run that stuff.
And a venting fan.
Well, if you keep
Ceramic
the-
heaters.
If you keep the generator outside.
Yeah, I'm not putting the generator in the container and closing the door like, so that's lovely exhaust smell. It's so sleepy.
I think I'll just take a nap.
Napping here. Burp, burp. Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing next Saturday. Is I'm gonna hopefully be epoxying my new container.
Well, yay you.
Yeah, yay me, yay me.
You. Until they say you have to go into work.
Yeah, yes, whatever. What else?
I'm covered in epoxy.
Yeah.
We don't care. Just get here.
See a doctor about the epoxy and then get in.
No, not hypoxia.
Yeah.
Are you sticking to the door? Epoxy?
I still
I told you.
I still remember, friggin', we made these at work. We made these giant cutout heads. We did it in like one of the graphics rooms, and we used my old giant printer and like foam cutout, and then we used spray glue on the thing. But it was like we didn't like cover the floor, so like for the next like month, you were just like.
I'm sure somebody was happy about that.
Sure. It was like we were done. Like these things are great.
Oh.
It was pretty funny. We were like, let's just sneak out of here.
You hear something?
Yeah, nothing. What time we got?
Oh, it
You have
is
6
10
minutes, 45 seconds.
or it's 10:23 p.m. for those of you that just like a clock.
Yeah, that too. All right, fine. I'll go to the goofy news stories because that's what I do.
It is. Meanwhile, I'm gonna touch your cube.
Oh, I made a great blueberry pie.
Did you bring any for us?
No,
Blueberry pie?
if I brought some for you, you mean I'm going to poop it out later in
Oh.
this toilet here.
Then fuck you and your pie.
Yeah.
What type of blueberry?
Did you say poo berry?
Sure, let's go with that. That wasn't it, but it's a writing room, so yeah, let's go with it.
It's wait, what?
First one to press all 4 of your buttons.
Why does this not work anymore?
That's what she said.
No, scroll. No.
Power adapter, optional IR extender cable. Ooh. Optional Ethernet adapter
Why does it need an IR extender cable?
So you can control your TV.
in case your IR needs extension.
That's a good point, I guess.
Wait, let's go.
No
here.
HDMI.
It's
Cheap
got
bastard.
HDMI. Doesn't it have HDMI? It's got HDMI.
Well, it has HDMI, but then they don't give you a cable.
Oh, HDMI cable.
Nobody gives you an HDMI cable.
Cablevision does.
Do they?
Yes, they do actually.
Oh, what, with the cable box?
Uh-huh.
How about that? You want to know why? Because people would
Guy just drives around chucking them out windows.
Eh.
Hey, cable!
Take this cable.
HDMI for you! HDMI for you! I am the Oprah of HDMI cables!
All right, I don't have any goofy news, so the hell with it. Let's see. Don't forget to visit our Midnight Replay, which is at Midnight Replay.
Which I'm not even sure what it's going to be anymore.
What? No, we're not. It'll just be a Midnight Replay on this channel, unless you're watching this after midnight, in which case...
Or on YouTube.
We have to wait till next week. Yeah, so youtube.com/NSLS-TV, no dot. It's youtube.com/NSLS-TV.
I update that pretty frequently
He
with our new
does.
shows. I'm a good
Twitter.com/NSLS-TV. Facebook.com/NSLS-TV.
boy. Yeah, we never really put anything.
Or
Let's be
email
honest.
us at nslstv@gmail.com.
Deep Fried Friday is coming.
What day are we doing that, by the way?
Probably Friday.
Well, not this coming Friday, but like what is the numerical date and month?
I don't know.
Well, if nobody's going to Hawaii.
Well,
Because I'm going to be gone on the 15th
until
And so will I, so that works
of
out.
December. Like, I'll be gone a couple days before and a couple days after.
which puts us at the 21st, and I'll be working, so I'll be like, I'm here, let's do things. Okay, I'm leaving, bye, good luck cleaning up.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So
'Cause
probably the
working.
21st of December then, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we should try deep frying a turkey in the studio just to set off the fire alarms.
Oh, God, no.
But it'll be
But
turkey.
Rob needs job.
But does he?
Yes.
Does he?
Rob needs job.
Rob needs job?
Or Rob be living in your basement.
Or Robbie not getting a new phone.
Oh, in that case, yeah,
It's worth
definitely.
it.
Worth it.
Yeah, so right now, December 21st is going to be our Deep Fried Friday show. If you have anything you'd like to see us fry or freeze,
Uh-huh.
or
Besides-
freeze then fry, or fry then freeze.
Besides body parts, because that's not cool, bro. Wait, yes, it would be.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, let us... Ooh. Let us know.
Did you just give birth?
Not yet. There's still time.
There is still time.
All right.
Speaking
You
of, there's still 3 minutes to go.
just want to sit here like every other cable access show and just not talk and stare awkwardly at the camera for about 3 minutes?
And stand up and take off your mics.
Yeah, because that's basically what happens in every other cable
like-
access show, right? I mean, really, they get 3 minutes of just dead silence just by sitting there staring at the monitor in a half-hour show.
To
It takes
Ro-
us an hour and a half to get in 3 minutes of just silence.
To Rob's credit, he tries to do a nice half fade so it looks a little darker, like they turn the lights off, and it's just like,
Oh, is that what? Do you do that half fade?
I haven't done that in years.
Okay, can you give us a little half fade to black here?
Sure.
Wait, hold on. Oh, it does look like you turn the lights off a little bit, kind of.
See?
Oh, see, look at that. That's nice. All right, bring it back. Bloop. See, that's nice.
That is nice. It made me feel
just
made me feel like I'm at home.
relaxed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot we did that.
Oh, do you have
We
any?
used to do that all the time for Meet the Leaders.
Yeah. Do you have any
Or,
interest in Red Dead Redemption video game?
the first one or the second?
The new one that just came out. Apparently, had a huge release.
Huge.
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 I haven't played a video game and I couldn't even tell you how
Mm-hmm.
long.
Oh, hey, here's something to remind you about.
Daylight savings time is this weekend, so
this-
turn your shit back an hour.
Two important things. Yeah, it's at 2 a.m. So make sure to set your alarm for 2 a.m. to turn your clock back.
So
And
1 a.m. So
don't-
go off again.
Again,
To call, yeah.
and then you set your clock
amazing.
back again, and this is just a perpetual
yeah.
thing.
7 a.m. but your clock still says 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do I keep waking
I don't know
up?
what's going on.
Well, you got
Uh,
90 seconds, so whatever your idea was, get it out.
Well, that, and also, whatever you're doing this coming Tuesday, do not forget to do your civic duty, and whoever you're going to vote for, go vote.
I'm voting for Brad.
I'm voting for Me Too.
Who's me too?
Brad Me Too?
Brad,
Brad Me Too?
Brad, me too.
He's,
You ever meet him?
no.
Mr. Me Too?
No, Mr. Me Too? No,
Yeah.
Brad is cool first name.
Yeah.
Um,
Digging it. Is there any candidate you like? Let's go
Me.
political for 19
Me.
seconds.
Me, that's about it.
You're just.
I
you're
just
gonna
like
vote
me.
For yourself?
That's it. Like, listen, I'm going to go there, I'm going to go to the polling place, I'm going to vote for me. Because really, I feel like I could do the best out of anyone.
But the cool part is
Let's
that
be honest, everyone at home, you know I could do the best job too.
the sad part is you can't even do a write-in vote. Because it doesn't count unless they are officially registered.
Isn't that garbage?
It is garbage.
I need to start registering.
yeah, you can write it in, but it ain't going to count for
I
anything.
need to start registering delegates for my presidential run in 2 years.
Are you going to do that?
I think I should.
I think
I need to actually file with the Secretary of State this time.
Well, now you're actually of legal age to do it. So.
That's true. I could actually be president of the United States in 2 years. The likelihood's not great.
Well, you're gonna need to do some really obnoxious things so people get your attention.
I haven't done enough obnoxious things already.
Only locally, not nationally.
Oh, well, should I have just like moon